many of you can see, I have a fresh pair of teeth, some pearly whites, and I want to talk about something that a lot of people don't talk about, man. And that's about, putting yourself first and investing in yourself. I have kind of gone through some journey between my looks. Many of you might think, I'm in shape, but I've got a certain look about me and my confidence should be I'm a confident person. However, as many of you can kind of see, I've always been very insecure about, different things in my life. And one thing that was a very big concern of mine was my teeth. I've had issues with my teeth for quite a little while now. And, last year decided to basically do something about it. I went to a dentist called Dental, and I spoke to somebody who my brother's been to and my sister have been to. So, he's a very good guy and he's been amazing. And the journey has been absolutely amazing. I'm going to break down to you guys the process of how I was able to basically transform my teeth and what I basically did. So before this whole process, I had quite a gap, which was my main concern and my main issue. But little did I know, I actually had a crossbite, which means both of your teeth actually cross. So some people have an overbite and some people have an underbite, which obviously will affect your bite. However, I had a crossbite, which means both of my teeth actually touched, which gave me an ability to actually eat with not just, I don't even know what they're called, the bottom or the back teeth, but I ate with everything. So I would eat the food with my front teeth, chew it with my front teeth, and chew with my back teeth, which was actually something I missed now. But, for teeth health, it's not ideal because you're going to be grinded and that's going to cause damage. However, the only benefit from that was that I could actually taste food better because I would actually break the food up from the front of my teeth and then I'll taste it with my tongue and food tasted better. However, I then, spoke to Charlie. He basically showed me, what my issues were, and I had a consultation. And first of all, he advised me that what I needed to do was to get some Invisaligns to kind of straighten my teeth. I'm going to basically put some images to kind of make it a little bit more sense, and to basically straighten my teeth. That took a little while. I was not in pain, but it was a little bit awkward, seeing your teeth move. And then after my teeth moved, I had gum tore in to basically give my teeth a nicer shape and to basically just have them look a little bit more aesthetic and nice and clean. So, the teeth had more space, room. And then after that was done, the magic and the bread and butter, which was to actually, change the shape of how my teeth look. And I had composite bonding done. I had 6 teeth at the top and I also had 4 at the bottom to basically complete the smile, man. And that's what I got done. How much did it cost? Mind your damn business. It's basically between me and Charlie, and everybody basically gets, everyone's quote is basically different on how much work they need. But I needed a lot of work and it was pretty expensive, but it was worth every penny, man. He's done an amazing job and I wouldn't have done it any other way. I still have my natural teeth underneath there, so I didn't go to Turkey. This was done in London and it was proper, man. He's a great guy and he's been able to basically help me kind of through the process. Funny enough, I'm not actually finished yet. I've still got a little bit more work to do, just kind of completing my bite to make sure, they're not touching. But yeah, so that's what I've done to my teeth. It's been, an amazing journey. And one thing I would say to everybody is if there's something that, you're insecure about and that you want to change about yourself, do it. And, we're in an age where men, we need to look after ourselves and we also need to care and take care of our image. That was my journey. Shout out Charlie, bang bang, amazing dude, really cool, down to earth dentist, and he keeps it real all the time. And yeah, man, hope this kind of helps you guys out and kind of fills out the information that some of you guys were looking for. And thank you for, watching, and speak to you soon. More fitness content coming. Have a nice day, bro.